word thing
Woo.
ever. So if I ever start talking like this and talking like this, just forgive me. Hush, little baby, don't you cry. Mama's gonna sing you a lullaby. Hush, little baby, don't you cry. Mama's gonna sing you a lullaby. Hush, little baby, don't you cry. Mama's gonna sing. I'm alone. No, not really. I feel alone. Even though my roommate is here, sleeping. 5 feet across from me, somewhere in the darkness. Take a deep breath. Pray a bit. It's just a dream. I'll just be my own therapist tonight. Okay. Here we go. Now, I may have the details a little bit out of order. You said you loved me at one point, right? Or was that me? I remember. Vaguely. You came to pick me up from practice. We'd been fighting days earlier. I remember it felt like weeks because you never called to apologize. Not once did you try to show you loved me. You were way too busy fucking. Wait, that came later. I remember vaguely. Stopping by your friend's house, you left me in the car. You promised to be quick. Or did you promise you wouldn't let me wait too long? Or did you promise you wouldn't let me suffocate? Or did you promise you wouldn't hurt me? The details are a little fuzzy now. Starting to tear up again. I can't see the fucking screen. I remember vaguely. 30 minutes later, you came for me. Things had taken a little bit longer than expected. And for the record, you weren't quick. I waited way too long. I had to be home, but instead I was here suffocating. And yet, against my better judgment, I followed you into your friend's house. There were brown throw pillows on the love seat. Laugh out loud at the irony, love seat. I remember, vaguely. You ran upstairs to take care of some business. 10 minutes later, you came down the stairs. And your friend came too. You left with him. And up the stairs you went. Now your friend, I could tell he wanted me to fuck me. I could tell he wanted to fuck me because his eyes were drooling puddles of sexy young bitch spilling out of his gaze, and I drowned at the moment I realized I was the business. I remember vaguely how he approached me like meat thrown sideways at a pit bull, anything to distract it, look away, avert the pain, look away, avert the pain. He sat next to me. Arguably. Actually, he practically sat on my lap and then he proceeded to touch me, my knee, my leg, my thigh, my inner thigh. I jumped up and knocked down 2 brown throw pillows. Stop it, my boyfriend's upstairs, I warned him. He smirked at me, bared his fangs at me, ignored me. I remember vaguely how you ran down the stairs when I yelled for you, and then you came to a slow at the bottom And you smirked at me just like he did. And your dimples made you look more disfigured than cute. You should have gave it up when I told you to, you said. While he pulled at my pants, and then my mind wandered off to lush palm trees on white sandy beaches. And then suddenly I was in quicksand thinking he bit me. Struggling will only make it worse, you said, the devil said. My boyfriend said, synonymous now more than ever. I remember vaguely thinking, where the fuck is God right now? My pants laying on the floor and him on top of me. And maybe in that moment I turned into a little bitch. Or maybe I tried to be brave and yell at you, or maybe I just pleaded and apologized. I don't remember. I just remember how he touched me hungrily, saying, I swear to God, if you scream, I will slice you open. And I, the spoiled apple, you walked over to me. And for the very first time in our relationship, you held me down while I still can't bring myself to say it. I remember vaguely when it was your turn to go tag team in the fucking ring. You see, yours felt angrier, yours felt purposeful. Thrusting like vengeance, how do you do that? I will never forgive myself for ever trusting you. I looked at you to see if I still recognized you, praying that my hatred would burn a hole through your fucking skull. What the fuck are you looking at, bitch? I don't know anymore, I yelled back out loud, or inside my head, I forget, I just remember how when you couldn't take me looking at you anymore, you choked me so I turned away. You passed me back to your friend, I'm done with her. And so I remember perfectly burying my face in the love sea, thrashing and struggling and crying and then giving up, staring up at the ceiling fan spinning, detaching myself from my body while I laid on the couch having a death. $50 worth of drugs. We never made eye contact after that. We never, vaguely. You see, I want to remember everything vaguely. I want to dull the knife in my memory a bit, pretend it doesn't still bother me at night, pretend it's not going to keep me up tonight, nightmaring of him and the ceiling fan spinning while you sit by and did nothing.